that together.
We did cast that one. I was thinking that was versus Haas. No, this is the old school spine crawler version. But Haas, oh, he cancels his forge. Oh, Haas, you do not want to be canceling your forge versus this. I think you'd much rather be building cannons. Oh, Haas, he saw the gas and pool, and he's totally misread what's happening. Haas does not realize this is a proxy hatch speedling spine crawler rush. Yeah, I mean, he should have already known. Haas here, yeah, he thinks about, he's gonna go check to the left and see it in a moment. He actually checked for this in game 1 with his probe before putting his cybercore down, cancels the nexus, shield batteries, stalkers, and a desperate attempt to defend. He needs a third pylon as well. This is a disastrous situation. He knows spine crawlers are going to get up. There's no way he can stop that. It's just about trying to defend behind this. And I think he's going to have to build a second layer to his wall off. He's got to keep that cybercore alive for starters.
Yeah, I mean, this is the makings of a defense for Haas, but he's not quite there quite yet. Cybercore getting picked off would be disastrous. He does need stalkers, and he does need adepts to hold on much safer against these stalkers. You know, if you're just making slow zealots here against the spine crawler kind of, pressuring Zerg, it is just so tough to make that happen. You need those stalkers. Just
surround it, Rex. I know he's got shield batteries, but just surround it. This is way too many Zerglings. The fact that Haas is outside like that, I think is a huge mistake from Haas. Okay, you know what? With the adept out, wait for the spines and the queen. Not a bad idea. These spine crawlers can just walk right up. This is such a bad position for Haas. I mean, he knows he needs to try and protect his wall. He's got so many shield batteries coming down, but the damage output from the Zerg is just out of this world. Walls open, walls open.
Oh, he's in. Is he though? Oh, only one Ling gets in. The adept gets back in there.
Spines, though, are going to take it all down. The DPS is dropping here as Haas is down to just one adept. 1 second adept is about to pop out. He's out of juice. The shield batteries have run dry, and those adepts are out of support, out of hope. And this one is done. Rex here with a classic spine crawler speedling cheese. This is an awesome build, the proxy hatch. It's a classic one. It's one that normally Haas checks for. He checked for it in game 1, but he was completely tricked out here in map number 2.
Certainly was. Amazingly enough, Warpgate's going to finish for precisely 0 gateways are actually powered at the moment. So that's going to be GG.
Okay, the probe from Haas is looking for proxies first. He's not actually tracking it. Interesting. Usually Haas tries to follow the probe so that he can see the proxy. And normally Nice puts it down in front of him. Just does not care. Just says nope.
And that probe looks like it actually may do that. It's just buying time for the cybercore to finish up. You could pop the pylon though if you wanted to actually time this robo out well.
You can always go 2 stalkers and a warp gate, or 2 adepts and a warp gate first. So it's like the slightly later version of it, where you actually want to start that 3rd pylon just after those units start up. And yep, there we go. He's going to go for it.
Absolute psychopath.
These guys, seriously, it's not just a glitch in the Matrix at this point. Like, you see the exact same cat walk past these steps 17 times in a row when you watch these 2 play, especially on this map, because he loves to go Nexus first on this map. And that's a forge. Is Haas going to cannon rush the proxy?
Oh my.
Or does he just
That'd be quite the reaction here. His usual reaction is Stargate and then Void Ray, right?
Yeah, if he tries to defend at home, sometimes he would try to go get the zealots on top of it and depower it. But wait, cannons for defense? That seems absolutely bizarre, because a warp prism can fly, Maynard.
It can fly, and cannons, I do believe, Pig, you can correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've looked at the Photon Cannon's documents, but I don't believe it can move.
No. Okay, so he's going to build enough stalkers off one gate to stop it from unloading in the main, and then he's just going to defend the front with cannons and batteries. This is a truly creative response here from Haas, but unfortunately his zealot has been caught. And I mean, we're about to do, we say this a lot with Haas, we're about to learn something, or we're about to go, huh? What was that meant to do? I've never seen anyone try and defend this sort of attack with cannons. This is going to be a truly unique and new thing, and Haas always surprising us. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, Haas has this incredible ability to sometimes look like the best player in the world and sometimes look like the worst player in the world while winning money. So it's a pretty incredible place to be. It's his comfort zone. So here we come on the way for Nice. The Immortals coming out for Haas back at home. The single cannon defense, 1 pylon. If this pylon gets picked off, it doesn't depower the static defense here. The shield battery and cannon still covered by another pylon.
The gateway will be depowered, though. That is one thing. Already going to try and warp in on that high ground. That's a lot of stalkers right now. He's got to set off that immortal barrier. He has. The mortal barrier is gone. The shield battery in the main looks good, but cannons don't help you up here. Okay, he's going to withdraw. Nice blink back. Ooh, he's going to start to lose those stalkers. One of them goes down.
A little bit of miscontrol for there from Nice. No load, unload micro there on the Prism. A little bit tough to click on all those higher health point stalkers, I suppose. Haas moving forward, feeling very confident here with his own Prism.
Okay, yeah, good hold so far. There is an Immortal on the way, and Nice is going to warp in. He's got 4 gates, by the way. He went 4 gate with this. He's getting 2 Adepts in here, which would be a very nice addition. You get those 2 Adepts in the main while sieging the natural. That can work very well. For now, it is a 4 Stalker drop, just looking for a bit of damage. But that shield battery still exists, and remember, the Nexus Overcharge is always available. So far, a fantastic hold by Haas. I'm not sure how important the cannon really was in this, but he's done very well.
Oh, Nice is going full psycho here. He's going to drop the robotics bay here. And 1 base Colossus or Disruptor.
Wait, he's being 1 based and he loaded his only 2 Immortals and went across the map. Haas, are you crazy? He's gone across the map with his only 2 Immortals.
Yeah, what? Overcharged shield battery here is going to give him some time on that pylon, but it will go down.
Haas, he's not recalling either. What the? He's just trying to make a base trade happen. And you know what? He's got 2 cannons. This could work. This could absolutely work. I can't believe it. I would have immediately recalled.
That's why Haas isn't casting you, Pig.
What the heck? Is this working, Maynard?
It may just be working. I mean, you can recall that in a minute. I think after killing 13 probes on 1 base, you recall. It's like, do you need to make Nice go down to 0 probes here, or are you happy with him having 4? You know, bring him home now. I think we're good.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I think he might have held this. Yeah, he can still lose another 20 probes and be ahead. Oh, the Immortal microing back on the high ground. There's still 2 Immortals there for Nice, but...
Haas, recall the Prism. Stop playing around with my...
No.
There it is. Thank you. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah, he called her Immortal. He's still got 2 Immortals on the other side of the map. I don't even know where he recalled that from. Was that from...
Yeah, what? I guess so. What? Oh my! Oh.
What a god! What a god, Maynard!
Catz, is that you get a cannon rush?
Yeah, it's a cannon rush, and it's a 3-pylon cannon rush, and it's actually a hatch cancel from Elazer right away. I'm surprised that Maxpax is still kind of going for this, though he's not gonna completely commit. He does want that gateway there for some reason. Oh, okay, he doesn't.
Oh no, this is the committed can. Oh my god, he gets the gas steal too. Okay, so this is a committed cannon rush because you can tell he built the forge up in his main base. Like his wallet, he's staying on 1 base. There's no way he's gonna be able to reasonably expand super duper quickly here. So he's going to either, we're gonna wait to see when he gets his own gas geysers, and if he gets the second one, it's possibly a good indicator he's gonna go for the Robo instead. But he might just go for a second gateway and go for the double stalker opening.
Oh, you are nifty, Ravi. I think either one of those possibilities is good, but I do agree. Like, I do love that Maxpax is doing this in the first place because it's the kind of thing that Elazer will struggle with as a player. Like, he is not a player that's super comfortable in chaos. If you throw him off his game, he still has brilliant mechanics to rely on, but he looks a little bit confused sometimes, basically, when you don't know what's coming. So I don't know. He's probably just gonna commit hard onto something, and let's see what Maxpax's well-planned follow-up is gonna be.
Yeah, remember that, yes, there is that proxy hatch and everything that's kind of coming down in the middle of the map, and yes, Elazer can maybe get drones or something out over there. They're going to be more vulnerable, and he doesn't have an easy way to get his second gas geyser. So yeah, the Rotorworm's coming down great. I'll make Ravagers with 1 gas geyser, and I'm losing drones to the Zealots. This is not a great start so far for Elazer, but I'd say the best thing is there's only 1 gateway right now.
Yeah, that is good. But yeah, this Zealot was completely unaccounted for. And in that sense, it is a brilliant Zealot from Maxpax, right? Because obviously Elazer has the capabilities to be able to deal with the Zealot, but it's so unexpected that it just kills a drone and gets out, and you know, it does great. On the other side, Maxpax is just securing his own base, but really it's all going to be about this frontal attack. We can see that the cannons and the batteries are being spread out so that they don't take extra damage against Ravagers. And it seems that Elazer is dead set on Ravagers in spite of having that gas stolen.
Yeah. So in the immortal words of Printf and, you know, Grim Reaper and all the great cannon rushers, usually when you go for these kind of attacks, just like the gateway, you actually have 2 objectives, right? You pick between which one is going to be your win condition. Either you go after the drones or you go after the hatchery. And every other time, like you're going to be, of course, having to fight against the army, try and pick away at that. But you either want to kill a lot of the drones or you want to kill the hatchery. And I think that right now, just the way Maxpax has been going about this, he's hugging toward the side with all the drones. I think he wants to try and kill drones whenever he finds an opportunity, and he'll fight the army whenever he has to.
Yeah, because he has so much longevity, it's so very difficult for Elazer to commit onto Ravagers because he just simply doesn't have any gas to work with. And the gas is being sieged actively, so I think that's the main thing for Maxpax is as long as I can deny your gas, what are you gonna do? What Elazer chose to do is get extra queens and spines with those minerals, and he does have a hefty amount of roaches. But I mean, stalkers are gonna be great, and this is a very strong and fortified position, and this gas is gonna be very difficult for him to take. I don't know what he can do, really.
Oh, this is so tough right now for Elazer. He's also been losing some of these queens. Gets a transfuse out, and he at least keeps one of the queens alive a little bit longer. Shield battery energy is starting to get drained on that front line, so you're going to see Maxpax has to retreat further into the depth of his cannon shield battery line. It's not just about the corrosive vials not being able to hit multiple buildings. It creates these beautiful choke points that makes it difficult for lings and drones to actually get a nice bit of surface area. And now we're starting to see the cannon doing so much. There it is. GG, Maxpax.